Okay, I'll take a second stab at narrating a monster in real time as I'm drawing it. Or rather, narrating it as I'm drawing it in real time. Narrating in real time. Actually quite easy. Otherwise I'd have to do very fast, or I'd have to speak very slowly. And that's going to be too much of a cognitive load for me. So let's see. Right away, I can see sort of a jawline thing here, if I want to go that route. And I might, either upside or down. Like, it's pretty easy to, draw some teeth in here, put some legs on there. But let's see if there's something more interesting that can happen. I mean, there's also the possibility of having maybe some sort of beak here and making this the body. Ooh. Hello. Okay. I'll do something slightly unusual, I think. And now I'm sort of questioning, do I tell you what I'm going to do, or am I going to let you discover it? I think I'm going to let you discover it. See how long it takes. It's probably not going to be all that mysterious for all that long. But let's figure it out. I wonder if maybe I'll just do the entire thing kind of different, since, again, we're doing it in real time. So let's see. Let's see how this shakes out. Let's see. So usually, obviously, I would do this all with pen, but maybe there's a cool way of doing this. So again, today everything's a little bit different. Keen observers and long-time watchers of the monsters will recognize this as a nose. And possibly nose hair. Who can say? It's all a mystery. It is nose hair. Put some eyebrows into this. What is based on the nose, pretty clearly a guy. I'm not narrating very much because eyes are difficult, so to focus there for a second. Already looking pretty good. And since we're doing a monster, I don't have to follow strict human facial anatomy or anything. I'm going to follow the line of the ink. So I'm going to follow this line up here. Shade that eye so it goes back. Highlighting the pupil, always good. A little of that sort of fleshy part on the inside of the eye. Some bags under here. Alright. That's starting to look pretty decent. Put some more lines under here. And actually, I sort of did that wrong early, but that's why we have pencils, so that's okay. So I want a little highlight on that nose. And probably a little more darkness under that eye. Alright. That's interesting. Already kind of liking that. At this point, I think I'm going to go back in with ink. Some cheekbones. in this jawline. Alright, and back to the pencil. So how's your day? I'm not totally sure what I should be talking about right now. I'll obviously continue talking you through the process. But this is an experiment, so let's see. Usually when I do this in front of people, somebody will ask me questions. So maybe one of these days we will do a live like a draw cast, where you can actually call in or talk to me while I'm doing it or send me comments. But today we're just going to try this. Alright, okay. Alright, that's looking pretty passable. Alright. Let's put some darks in there so that that nose really pops out. Okay, alright. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to cheat very much and put a little bit of ink in here because I always want the pupils to be as dark as possible so that they really pop out. And now, time for the ear. Chance for you to watch me fail. Probably, maybe. We'll see. Because ears are difficult. But so far, so good. I don't know why that's smeared. Shouldn't have smeared. It's pencil. Don't smear. Oh, alright. Not too horrible. And I'm feeling possibly the need for a sideburn. That's the magic of the black ink, is that there's always room for something. Alright, so now we've got this head. That's good. I'm happy with this head. As always, what do we do with the body? Let's see. Obviously, I could just do, little scientist body, short arms, 3 fingers, little tiny legs, high heels. Done, right? Let's not do that, because that would be betraying the potential of this little experiment. But let's go with something that we know works, which is a turtleneck. Oh, turtleneck, my reliable savior when I don't quite know how to draw the anatomy. But I think this is going to work out just fine. We'll go back to the pencil, because why not? I'll give it a nice sort of cohesive look. And the turtleneck, as with the pinstripe pants, is in one way it's kind of easy to draw, not totally easy, but the big thing it does is it defines the shape. It's kind of like putting a wireframe around a drawing, which is also why I like stripes and clothes, is because it shows you the shape of the body, and I always think that that's really attractive. All right, I'm going to put a little shadow on so that it recedes into the background. Alright. Cheap tricks in drawing. Lesson number 75. Alright. Alright. Okay. That's... Yes. Alright. I'm enjoying this. This is good. Now. What is this monster doing? Because it's sort of looking more like, a person. Oh, but maybe that's the thing. Maybe that is what needs to be changed. Maybe we need to establish some fundamental monsterness here, a fundamental otherness, right? Okay. I like the thick pens, but getting a decent transition between the lines can sometimes be a little bit difficult. But That is where the mastery comes in, is it not? Okay, and since it's a monster, third arm. See, these are the little transition points that kind of drive me crazy with the thicker pen. I have to cut and go in. I mean, you can't even really fully see it in the video, I'm sure, but that's my commitment to quality. All right, so now we're going to take a little risk. Let's see, another chance to possibly wreck this drawing, but no guts, no glory. And can we cheat a little bit? Maybe. Let's see here. Let us hedge our bets by cutting a little mask for the chin. So I'm going to blow some ink on the hands. But I'm going to make a mask for the chin so I don't screw it up. Hold on, I'm going to trace that real quick. All right. Cut that out. See, you're getting all this in real time, and you're getting a very different technique from all the other monsters so far. Or not totally different, but it's sufficiently interesting to warrant a statement. Here we go. All right. Put that here. And now, judicious. Oh, has the ink dried on the brush? Fantastic. Good job. Let's add some. Okay. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Haha. Okay. Oh. Hey, that gives me an idea. And let's see how that works with the perspective that I've already established. Hang on. We'll see. First of all, we're going to knock these arms back a little bit. We're going to put a little shadow on this guy. Okay. Now. How? Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. This may be a little bit of a cheaty perspective, but let's see. Let me also get a Kleenex because this may still be wet. I don't want to have my hands all in that. Okay. Again, slightly cheaty perspective, but I think it'll be worth it. Where is my thin marker? Here we go. All right. See how much more elegant this all is when it's time-lapse and you can't hear me worry about it. But you asked for it. You wanted to see it in real time. Suffer. Suffer with me, I say. Okay. Right. Okay. Aha. I'm starting to see where this is going, right? This is the point where I'm going to talk through quickly doing a Google search for a piano keyboard. I'm pretty sure I know how those black keys are spaced, but let's make sure, shall we? Right, 3 and 2, of course. doy. But again, this is not the part of the drawing where I'm going to take chances anymore. All right, I'm going to turn this a little bit so that I don't block everything with my hands, because what fun is that? All right. See, now it's just labor, really. Okay. And should the highlight actually be at the top? Yeah, kind of, right? So, let's just forgive me these two at the beginning. Okay. Again, I can totally do it upside down. I mean, as you can see, this is pretty repetitious. Trust me, I can do it upside down. The only reason I'm doing it this way is because otherwise, well, let me show you. I mean, if I do it this way, it'll be this, and then you see my hand gigantic the entire time, which not good showmanship. Not good showmanship at all. So for the time being, I'm going to keep this turned around. 3 and 2, 3 and 2. And keeping it kind of rough too, because again, not that interesting to draw every key precisely. I'll just fade that out here. And I will go around, however, and add a little bit of dimension to the keys so that it's not just one unbroken line that goes all the way through. The keys in some ways are like monster teeth. You want there to be a little bit of a break in that line. Otherwise, it just looks a little bit too perfect. I just make it too perfect. I'm too good. Too good. No, it just looks cheesy. I mean, whenever you draw teeth, break it up a little bit. Unless you're doing the sort of cartoon Superman teeth, in which case you don't want any gaps in it. Then you just really want that one straight line of like a veneer. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying with the hands. But this is quick, so doing it upside down. There we go. Now, of course, if I was drawing it correctly, there would be, if it's an upright piano, this all goes up here and over, and then you can't see it. It's a grand piano. I guess it could just come up a little bit here. Well, let's do that. Let's pretend it's a grand piano. It obscures a little something. All right. Let's put a little cover paper under here so I don't screw up a bunch of pages underneath it. Let's treat ourselves. What do you say? Let's get out a Sharpie. This is the famous noise that used to be with the original monsters a lot, because I would do a lot of these big areas with Sharpie. And when you speed this up, you get that great sort of noise that is so pleasant, and that's now so rare with the drawings. Too bad you can't have smell-o-vision with these, because then you could get the nasty, noxious Sharpie fumes together with me. Second coat. This is one of the reasons why I stopped using the Sharpies, because they cover quickly, but they don't cover particularly well. Alright. Okay, let's do this one more time. Here we go. Alright. Well, I was doing this corner to be clever, but it doesn't really work. So off you go. Alright. Oh, hey, not too bad. Alright. So So maybe, actually, now that I see that, I think maybe I want to just close it off over here and put a little black edge to it. Yeah, there you go. Alright, that's looking, oh, that's looking slightly non-parallel. Can't have that. There we go. Alright. Close enough. Now, needs a body. You know what? Indulge me. We're going to do pinstripe pants. Sue me. Because then I can pretend that he's sitting at the piano in a position where his feet can reach the pedals. And that'll be a nice sort of rounding off of the drawing. There we go. Do we go? No, we don't quite. Here we go. I like an orderly edge. There we go. All right. Now, pinstripe time. Let's do it. Pardon me as I slow my breathing, because this actually does take a little bit of finesse to do it correctly. Page edge, difficult. I go down. Okay. It's a high wire act, people. And here. I think I'm going to do a time-lapse version of this too for the casual viewer. But I'm going to leave the audio intact. I'm just going to compress the audio down, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, look at all that. That's not bad. I'm going to go in and actually put a little pen right at the edge of the eyes there. That really helps in my experience. I'm going to do it here too. Just at the key points where it changes direction. That really gives the eye something to latch on to. Alright, here we go. Alright. Yeah, look at that. That helps. Oh, and maybe I need to do a little something. Here we go. There we go. That nice and neat. And like so. Okay. Pencil, put a little shading in here. A little shadow on the arms. Make sure that it's clear that this overlaps that. Put a little dimensionality into this arm. Alright. And now, in real time, filling in the pinstripe pants with pencil. Another benefit of the pinstripe pants is that I don't have to shade the entire pants. And again, the edge is always difficult because you don't want to have it catch and pull up, which is I've wrecked a fair amount of sheets in the past. So if you're doing it yourself, if you're trying to do this at home, then always go from the paper off the edge, not the other way around, so don't have a back and forth motion. If you're going to try this at home, which I advise you don't, it's just not safe. See? See what I'm saying? It's a pain. Collaborate. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Okay. Almost. Almost. Alright, fair enough. Good. And... you see what I'm saying? Constant danger. Stop. There you go. Oh, am I going to put music under this? That's interesting. Is there going to be a little tink, tink, tiki, tiki, tink, tink under it? I don't know. Maybe. So I guess my little pauses are not bad in that context. We'll see. All right. That might be it. Is that it? Is this the end of the drawing? Let's see. I think I want to work it a little more. Give a little nostril love here. Nostril love, the lost Captain Tennille single. All right. I think the only thing I want to do is add a little bit of cross-hatching here, just to pop out the white shape. And that's the nice thing usually with the more regular monsters, is, you know, that the black pops off the white so well. But then if you add this kind of, if you have a white shape and you add this kind of stuff, it also pops it out very nicely. And I like that. Again, cheap tricks. Episode 76. Ooh, maybe I'll give him a cleft chin. A little dimple here. There you go. Very classy. Very patrician. Okay. Almost. This is just compulsive behavior on my part. Now I have a drawing that I'm pretty happy with, and then I just want to polish it and add all the nice little touches to it. Forgive me. Yep. I think that's it. There you go. Oh, pen out of frame. There you go. A real-time monster. Symphony for 3 hands. And as always, give me a story. What is happening here? Thank you so much for watching the entire, oh my God, 28 minutes? I am so sorry. Well, thank you for sticking through the whole thing with me. I hope I'll see you again tomorrow after this. And have a great day. And subscribe. Look, there's my face. Click on that and subscribe to my channel. There's a little female monster. Click on that and go to dailymonster.com, and then to the right there's other videos on YouTube. Click on that. There you go. Now we're at 29 minutes. I can't stop. I can't be stopped. All right. Bucher out.